Welcome to our Make Ahead Thanksgiving series for 2017. This is all because of you and your suggestions. When I asked on social media the things you wanted to see the most for this holiday season, the response to Make Ahead dishes was so overwhelming that I knew I had to do it. Not only am I bringing you videos, but I have created a recipe cookbooklet that will be available on my website. These recipes will be able to be made in advance anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 days. So, on to today's recipe. Today we'll be making these delicious, quick and easy, crispy sage stuffing balls. These are gonna make it so easy to serve your guests. You're gonna be able to make these well in advance, freeze them off, individual, pop them in a Ziploc bag, put them back in the freezer, and on the day you need them, just put them on a baking sheet and cook them up. Let's go see how these all come together. Okay, we're gonna get started on our stuffing. So I have melted an entire stick of butter, so that's a half a cup of butter, in my pan. And again, we're using our Copper Chef extra large pan on the induction burner. I love this thing. It has really made a huge difference in how we can present our videos to you guys. But in goes approximately 2 cups each of celery and sweet onion. And all I'm gonna do is give this a stir. We're gonna saute this until the onion is a little bit soft and everything is nicely buttered up and everything kind of loses its crispness. You don't really want to cook this to a mush because then these are gonna get baked again inside the stuffing or dressing. If you prefer to call this dressing, I totally get it. It really depends on where you come from regionally. I know that there are some schools of thought that stuffing is something that goes into the bird and dressing is something you make alongside the bird. We do not stuff our turkeys because first of all, it takes longer for the turkey to cook, and secondly, we just like it better this way. All right, so I'm gonna let these saute for about 5 minutes and then I'll be back and we will proceed with our crispy sage stuffing balls. We have our veggies just where we want them. You can see I got a little caramelization on some of those onions and I love that. So the next thing I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna show you this. This is the kind of stuffing cubes I like. This is the Pepperidge Farm country style cube stuffing. Now, you see, it's literally cubes. There's home style, and that one is like crushed. It's like these cubes, but they're crushed up. So what I want to do is get the cubes in here, and I want to give it a good stir because this is going to start to help soften these bread cubes because these are pretty dried out, and that's what you want. And I'm gonna go ahead and add fresh chopped parsley and fresh chopped sage. And you just wanna get that in there and mix it all up. Then I have a tablespoon of poultry seasoning. This is my homemade. I'll leave a link to where you can find the recipe. And there's a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of cracked black pepper. So get that in there. And now you're gonna wanna do a quart of chicken stock. I have some organic chicken stock here, or broth, or whatever you want to call it. This was easy, and Thanksgiving and holiday time, I just think it's really a great idea to keep these convenience items on your shelf and be able to reach for them. And this may look like an awful lot of juice, but it's not. So what you want to do is just get in here. I still have this on high, okay? In fact, I'm gonna turn it down to keep warm. And then you just want to wait because these stuffing cubes are gonna start to absorb all of that liquid. And remember, you've got butter in there already and all of our spices, and just keep at it. Looks like it's gonna need a little bit more stuffing cubes, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a half of another bag. So you can adjust this to your liking. I don't want this to be like mush. That is perfect. The beauty part about these stuffing balls is that you can freeze these ahead of time and then just pop them in a Ziploc bag and then bake them off as needed. So you can make these well in advance and just work them into your meal plan and have them ready for you, when you want a quick side dish for if you want to bring home a rotisserie chicken. You can throw these in the oven and it'll be great. Now, I do have this on keep warm, and the only other thing, I've got a little bit of parsley here I want to get in there. Okay, I've got some eggs, and we're going to go ahead and just mix this in here quickly. This is going to be our binder. It's going to help keep everything together, so the eggs are going to be like our glue. And the recipe is available in the Make Ahead Thanksgiving Cook Booklet. I'll leave a link down below, and you'll be able to obtain that from my website. It's easy. You just go on there. You can pay on PayPal, and then you'll get a link. You can download it. You can do what my friend Heather did, and you can print it out, and you can bind it and have your very own copy. There's 15 amazing Make Ahead recipes, as well as a whole bunch of resource material, charts and guides and tips and tricks, and you're gonna just love it. We're done mixing this up. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna come back and we're gonna scoop this up and we're gonna make our stuffing balls. I went ahead and I scooped all of the stuffing balls. We're calling these stuffing balls because it's easy to do with these dishers. I'm gonna leave a link below where you can get a disher like this. This is a number 10 disher, and it is approximately half a cup. It's just under a half a cup. So I thought that was a good size serving, and the best part is now if you only need 6 or 8, then you can bake those off. But what I'm gonna do is, for dinner tonight, I'm gonna bake one tray, and we're gonna have leftovers of it, obviously. And then the other tray, I'm gonna go ahead and freeze. And then tomorrow morning, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop the frozen stuffing balls into a Ziploc bag, and then I'm gonna put them back in the freezer, and they're ready to go for Thanksgiving Day. On Thanksgiving Day, I'm gonna pop them in a 350-degree oven. Just put the frozen stuffing on a baking sheet and put a little space in between, and then you're just gonna wanna pop them in the oven for about a half an hour, and then they'll be good to go. They're gonna get that nice crispy outside. Everybody likes the crispy part of the stuffing when it comes out of the bird, and that's what this is gonna give you on the outside. It's gonna be great. So what I'm gonna do is bake off one of these trays, and then I'm gonna bring you back and I'm gonna show you what they look like, and we're gonna give them a taste. There you have it. Those are our crispy sage stuffing balls. These are easy, baked in the oven, frozen off beforehand, and then you just make what you need when you need it. This recipe for me, with my particular size disher, I got approximately 18 servings of stuffing, and I think this is a really nice size serving of stuffing because, you know, people can just pick that up, put it on their plate. It'd be great for buffet style service because it's easy to grab with the tongs, and let me tell you, these are crispy on the outside, but they're soft on the inside. Look, they're beautiful. I'll just break that open for you. Absolutely gorgeous. It's crispy on the outside the way everyone likes it. And I'm gonna have Rick give this a taste. What do you think?
Oh, wow.
Yeah?
It's just like stuffing.
Part of stuffing.
Got the crispy and the smooth. And
oh, it's delicious.
soft in there.
You can make a whole bunch of these well in advance, and if you're feeding a crowd, this is the way to go because pre-portioned, I love it. I hope that you give these baked crispy sage stuffing balls a try. I hope you make them in advance, and I hope they help you have a stress-free, perfectly planned holiday meal. I'm going to thank you for joining me today. And if you liked the video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. And if you're new to my kitchen, welcome. If you're here because you were looking for holiday recipes, you came to the right place. Please hit the subscribe button. And if you are a tried and true member of the Noreen's Kitchen family, please remember to hit the bell notification button because we don't want any of you to miss out on all the real food for real people, real easy recipes that we present all the time right here on our YouTube channel and straight from our kitchen. Remember, I'm here to help you through the holidays. I hope you give these a try, and I hope that you love them. If you do, remember to leave a comment down below and tell me what you thought. And until next time, I'll see ya!